Okay, so what's up, everyone? This is your girl Brown Sugar Candy 2007, and as you notice, I'm using my computer mic because I let my brother use my mic for Call of Duty. Honestly, I don't see the appeal for that game. But anyway, the real reason why I'm making this video is to talk about this article that I came across. It's talking about, well, if you read the title, you already pretty much know what it's about. DQ CFO resigns. I don't know what a CFO is, but first I thought it said CEO, and I'm like, what? It says, now excuse me if I mess up a few words, but I'm really freaking tired. Didn't get much sleep, so that's what I plan on doing when I'm done with this video. It says, DQ Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer Paul, I'm bad with last names like this, so I'm just going to say Paul P. has left the embattled publisher. The company announced the news today and said it is evaluating alternates to fill the role, though no candidates were specified. P had been with DQ for nearly 4 years. DQ also announced today that it is in talks with an unnamed financial sponsor that will assist the beleaguered publisher in creating financial alternates. The company said this may result in, among other things, significant and material dilution to shareholders. Wow, they're really doing bad, aren't they? Information regarding the identity of this sponsor, the scope of the deal, its structure, and/or timing was not disclosed. Additionally, DQ cautioned that the negotiations are in no way a guarantee that a transaction will be made. Lastly, DQ said that Wells Fargo Capital Finance LLC has agreed to forego action against the studio due to a possible default related to its $50 million loan until January 15, 2013. Wow. Yeah, sounds like DQ is doing pretty darn bad, and honestly, I don't care if anyone gets mad or anything like this, but if DQ goes down, oh well. Yeah, I'm sorry for anybody that works there and may lose their job or anything because of it, but really I just can't stand DQ because they fucks over so many of my favorite franchises that is not even funny. Like seriously, I don't know. And mentioning those two of my favorite franchises will obviously be Saints Row, the Saints Row series, and WWE, the WWE series. And let me say why the Saints Row series. One, because like I've been saying, like in a few videos that when we were asking like certain things about the game, a developer came on the official Saints Row website, and like it was a few angry people, and one of the, well, not one, but actually quite a few came onto the official website and came onto that particular thread because they said they do read that and they do look at that. That's how they was able to grab all our suggestions and stuff, and some of the stuff went in the game and blah blah blah. But they said that when it comes to certain things on the game, DQ, even though they're the publishers, well, I don't know. Well, I don't know how that whole publishing business works, but it said they have, they pulled a few strings. They pulled a few strings around there, so a lot of things they couldn't control. So that's why I blame them because of the DLC and some other mess in the game that pissed me off, but I still enjoy it, or blah blah blah, whatever. Um, and obviously with the WWE series, like honestly, do I need to talk about that? Because I'm pretty sure everybody knows what I'm gonna say anyway about it. But yeah, they're in financial problems, and yeah. Hold on, wait, my nose. Oh, okay, sorry y'all. I had to wipe my nose. See, this is why I enjoy having a regular mic, because then you don't hear all these background sounds and shit. But yeah, they keep need to get their shit together, which I don't honestly know how they're gonna get their shit together. They're gonna need a miracle at this point. But either way, they're a terrible ass company. a terrible ass publisher. And if the Saints Row series or anything was to go to another publisher, I would be happy and think he would not be missed at all. I'm gonna repeat a few of the comments. Honestly, I can't stand to see DQ burn into the ground like this. They may have been a large corporation, but damn did they have some awesome IPs. Metro, Saints Row, Red Faction, and Company Heroes. Hell, at least they brought out new IPs on fairly good basis as well. EA and Activision just reprint and resticker last year's game. Mm. Um, it's kind of dumb to say that because DQ do print and sticker an IP every year, so it wasn't an implicit confession of guilt, but more a statement of disapproval of the unnamed sponsor to be. He said, hey, DQ can't disappear yet. They still have two Dark-Sided games to publish. Hmm. The industry needs to crash. All of this is a result of corporate greed. Big publishers and console makers create astronomical costs in order to use debt leverage against developers. The same thing is done throughout the corporate machine. Big business knows that you have five figures of debt via student loans and possibly a mortgage. So they overwork you, underpay you, knowing you'll take what you can get. You go to college hoping to land a 40 to 50K per year job, but by the time you hit the 30K mark, they invent a reason to either get rid of you or deny you the raise and promotion and benefits. This entire system needs to collapse, gaming and otherwise. Like, no bullshit. True words. True words. But anyway, that's it. Tell me what you guys like think about this whole situation and think about DQ in general. And if you feel like for all the games that they ever published, if you feel like because of them having an impact or say or whatever or pull whatever in the series, do you think that it what's that word? Do you think that it I'm sorry, I'm just really tired. It is hard to think, but I'm tired. Okay, do you think like they're pulling those companies slash games down by just being an influence, aka being the publisher of each of those games that guy listed down below? So yeah, leave your thoughts down below and tell me what you guys think of this overall situation. What I think of it, is pretty obvious. Obviously, DQ just are they're just terrible, man. They're just terrible. But deuces.